What's up, everybody? It's Supersmallchibiwolf here, and today I'm going to be reviewing the Cat Baton. So this is a Studio Ghibli film, and yeah, with that being that, let's continue. So this movie is about a young girl named Howell. After saving a cat from being ran over by a car, the cat follows her home. Now, the next day, the cat, well, she meets the Cat King, and he thanks her for saving his son. Now, out of love or respect, he invites her and he gives her gifts throughout here and there, and the gifts, because they're cats, so for them, dead mice, yeah, dead rats. So rodents, like mice and rats, they were paid over by that. But then, after a while, dude, in my opinion, this movie, in the beginning, I thought, you know what, it's an interesting movie, and then it just got weird but funny and fun, throughout the movie. That's how I would say it, to summarize all this. So, in my opinion, it was pretty cool, the movie, I enjoyed this movie. The thing that I love about this movie is that like I said, it has like weird, funny moments. So cats walking on 2 feet, and then there were like security cats, and basically it was like anything. What was it? What was it that Broadway or anything that actors do? In the stages, like performance, like. One could be dressed in a tuxedo, one could be dressed as a king or whatever, etc. Stuff like that. I would say these cats dressed up as that, and I found that pretty funny. I was like, wait a minute, there's a cat king and a security cat? What is this? I don't know, man. In my opinion, it was fun, enjoyable, weird, but in a good way. And yeah, that's how I would describe how I felt in the beginning. Now, moving on from that, during this movie, we get to see, the place, the cat empire. I don't know, because, if there's a king, so there needs to be like a kingdom or something. But moving on from that, yeah, so, yeah, the cat town, okay? And then next thing you know, like, they have like cat houses, and these like small mailboxes nearby their houses, and I was like, oh man, this I don't know. I enjoyed it because to me I found the comedy, and yeah, it was funny. Don't get me wrong, but I found it more funny the visuals. Like, yo, this cat, is like cat kingdom or cat going for his mailbox, and that, and also the characters itself. The characters were nice. How she was a cool girl, Mutu or Muta. Yeah, I think it was, yeah, Muta. He was a little serious, but I liked how they worked together. How he worked with how they were together. Those two together, I would say, is 50-50. And then 100 making the, characters like, yo, this works out, these two together. They make a good team. They made the movie a little bit more enjoyable. I think, like, for example, like, it does have its stuff, but I'll get to that later on. But so the characters, they were chill, and yeah, oh yeah. Before I forget, I wouldn't say they have a friendly rivalry. Like I said, he's serious, right? So I wouldn't say it's like a friendly rivalry comedy thing. I would see more like, because man, like, I'm gonna be real. Like, don't get me wrong, whatever the hell, Muta, yeah. He That's characters that are always serious and like, it could be done in a interesting way sometimes, but sometimes like this way, I felt like he wasn't the best character or example of, it was one of those characters, and usually I'm not into those types of characters, so he was okay, nice moments here and there. That's how I describe that character, and he's one of the main characters, so that's why I'm describing these two. So yeah, moving on from that, Yuki, yeah, that was Yuki. Yeah, I found it like, huh, because how, if you did not know, throughout the movie you see like how they discuss like, oh, she helped Yuki and even the prince, and then it's like they have like this connection, and it was like, yo, they, it's not like, oh, you saved this girl that I know years ago, yay, no, like this movie was like, look, she has a little bit of history with this character, and this character, and I don't know. I would say those are like little things that made it a little bit better. Not like a whole, oh yeah, like all out. Yeah. I'm like, oh yeah, the little things here and there comes together, and that's what makes it good. That's how I would describe this movie. It does have, yeah, basically that. And in my opinion, Studio Ghibli, they make good films. But this film, it's not I wouldn't say it's my favorite movie. It's one of those movies that I would say, oh, it's given on TV, so I'm gonna go watch it, because it's one of those movies, It's not a movie like, oh, wow, there's I don't know. You gonna go with your friends, you're like, yo, let's watch a movie, all right, man. Boom. Like, I wouldn't say it's one of those, It's more like, hey, oh, they have this movie. I'm gonna watch it again. I like it. One of those movies. And so, with that being that, I hope you enjoy. I feel like I didn't have that much say in this review, but I'm going to talk about the spoiler section, so a little bit more freedom because I don't want to spoil it for others. So with that being that, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and until next time, peace. Now, spoiler review. Oh man, well, these are just moments. I liked it when Hao turned into a cat. Now, to me, I was like, dude, what the hell? It was pretty cool, man. It was funny. Like I said, to me, it was funny. Some people, I was like, they found it like, what is going on? What is this? What am I watching? But for me, I found it, like I said, here and there, the little stuff is they build up and make it good. And this one, the little stuff, in my opinion, and Studio Ghibli really did a great job with this film because they did create moments which I would say, I could see this movie being like best moments on YouTube video saying best moments of Studio Ghibli, and then this scene could come up like whew, and then you see her turn into some random cat, So another thing I really like, what was the different ways they use to cheer up how in one scene, from cats doing entertainment to different things, and they try, and in my opinion, I would say rewatch value. Yeah, I would watch it again, but I would say it's more like one of those films where, like I said, you on TV or maybe you see it on on some online, and yeah, I would say something like that, not like because some people I see, they go online and they buy the DVDs and digital. And I would say this is more like a rented, don't buy it movie, unless it's like a good price. You know what I mean? Like, like $10 down or something like that, or $7 around there. So, but besides that, oh man, before I forget, I really enjoyed this part. I don't know, to me, I found it funny. The cat sword fighting scene with Baron and the King. Even though it was short here, it was on the short side, but I think I felt like I wanted to fit this in somewhere because it wasn't entertaining enough for me to be, interested a little bit more in the film. And yeah, so I feel I didn't really have that much to put in here in this review, I feel like. So yeah, this is how I felt about the film. I would say I recommend it. I don't recommend paying too much if you're gonna buy it. More like stream it, in my opinion. With that being that, don't forget to comment, subscribe. If you're interested, check the description. If you're interested in this film. And with that being that, don't forget to comment, subscribe. And until next time, bye.